It's Halloween, and I've got a request this week that's come through from Coaching for Geeks on Twitter, and they want me to review Ghostwatch. Now, Ghostwatch were on telly about 25 years ago, and it were groundbreaking because it were like a sort of real life thing, but it were fake. But it looked real. So you could argue that it was a forerunner of things like Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity, things like that. Yeah, films that my daughter Maxine loves watching. And sometimes she gets me to watch them with her. And says, "Dad, you'll love this." And she knows I won't. She knows I won't. They just give me the willies. Oh, I thought we'd had a power cut or something. At any road, the genius of Ghostwatch had all these familiar faces in, people that you trusted as BBC presenters, and so you thought it were real. So Parky, he were presenting it, and they had Sarah Green, and her husband Mike Smith were on it, and Craig Charles, running about. These are people that you knew were real presenters, so that gave it that sort of authenticity. And basically what it was were that the BBC were filming in this sort of haunted house with this family that were getting plagued by this poltergeist. And the poltergeist, they called him Mr. Pipes or something like that because he sounded like pipes. And they just cleverly built up the tension throughout the programme. What the bloody hell's that noise? Anyway. And then over the course of the programme, you got all these sightings of the ghost, stuck-up sightings of the ghost to really ramp up the tension. And it built up into this horrifying crescendo where it transpired that this evil poltergeist had been using the BBC broadcast to channel his evil powers until he blew up the BBC studio and possessed Parky.
Round and round the garden, like a teddy bear.
Believes the story of the
Oh, it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it. Look at that, bumps of goose. And they had thousands of complaints because there were loads of folk like me watching it thinking it were real. And apparently people had rung in. Right, what the bloody hell is going on?
Evening, Raymondo.
Oh, Ickle Ray, it's you, mate. Oh, I thought the house were haunted for a second.
No, just popping in to say hey up before I go to fancy dress party at Natalie's later.
You start bollock naked at the moment, mate. What are you going to go as?
Not exactly decided yet, but I reckon I'm going to go as a famous serial killer of some description.
Oh, that's a bit grim, isn't it, Ickle Ray?
No, all the rage at Halloween parties, a good serial killer costume.
You know what'll go down better than me, but that seems a bit sinister, a bit horrible, that.
Don't you worry, Raymondo, I'll wow 'em with my costume. Anyway, I'm going to pop into town and pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone again. Any road. Ghostwatch. Second scariest thing I've seen on telly. Not the scariest, no. The scariest thing I've ever seen on telly. That were Quantum Leap. Now, you probably sat there thinking, Ray, how come you got scared by Quantum Leap, you big pansy? It's just a family show. And you'd be right, it was a great family show. It was starring Scott Bakula as Dr. Sam Beckett. And he used to travel through time, saving people from stuff. And he used to sit down and watch it with the kids. It was great, we all enjoyed it. But, God, bloody hell, one episode, his hologram mate, Al, who used to come and help him out on his adventures, it turned out that all the way through, what you thought had been Al, the hologram mate, were actually the devil.
Good and bad. God. The devil. In the flesh, so to speak.
Yeah, and there were all this sinister imagery of goats and things like that as well. It absolutely scared the shit out of me. Yeah, horrible. I didn't watch Quantum Leap again after that. Now, I can appreciate, looking back on some of the clips here, it probably doesn't look that scary. You're probably thinking, oh, Ray, you big pansy, what are you getting scared about? So you'll have to take my word for it. Bloody horrifying. Scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, there's that goat again. Yeah. Yeah, don't watch that. You'll saw your son. I think one of the reasons it scared me so much was because Al, he was one of the good guys. So when he came on, you felt safe. And then when it turned out that he'd been the devil all the way through the episode, you sort of felt betrayed and violated, horrible, and you felt unsafe. And that often happens in ghost stories and horror films and that. You've got a sort of much loved character who turns out to be horrible. It's a tried and tested trope of ghost stories, but never fails to have an impact. So, hope you all enjoy your Halloween. If you go trick-or-treating, stay safe. Ickle Ray. Bloody hell, that was quick, mate.
What were quick?
I thought you said you were popping into town so you get yourself a serial killer costume for this Halloween party at Natalie's.
Oh no, that's far too sinister. That no, I thought I'd stick with the trusty Dracula costume. Why'd you say I'd go for something as horrible as a serial killer outfit? That's grim.
When we chatted earlier, you said you were going to get dressed up as a serial killer for your Halloween party.
What do you mean chatted earlier? I ain't been here all evening.
You were. We chatted for a few minutes.
Afraid not, Raymondo. I think you might be going a little bit mental there.
If I didn't chat to you, who did I chat to? Tell me that were you, Ickle Ray.
I'm afraid not, Raymondo. I can only assume that we're being haunted by a malevolent supernatural being whose apparition has taken on my appearance.
Yeah, I'm going to need some new underpants then.